What up, y'all? Welcome to the Gunslinger Gaming Frosty Pints podcast. I'm Gobi. With me tonight is DrNiggle, Kosen, Masami, Sophie, and Zero Burn 75. How y'all doing tonight?
Alive and well, or so I hope.
Might have to check my pulse later, but I think I'm good.
I ate too much spicy food last night and I farted blood this morning. I tried so hard to get through that and I couldn't.
No, you really couldn't.
I prepared myself and everything.
Well, clearly not. Clearly you didn't choose Preparation H.
Oh, thank you. Dad jokes to the rescue.
So can I just say how bad it makes me feel to yet again be picked last, just like I was in school.
Hey, man, if you didn't have a Z for a name, you wouldn't be last.
It's true.
Oh, alphabetical order.
Yeah, that's how they do it in the channel, so that's how it got read.
So you need to actually put a 0 there, because sometimes that comes at the beginning before all the letters.
Either that or just put like AAA. AAA title presents Zero Burn.
You might want to go with AA, because last couple of AAAs have been shitty.
Yeah, AAA is becoming synonymous with zero again, or O, zero, Omega, whatever.
Well, it could be XXX.
No, that would be significantly better.
Oh, we're starting early.
I want every single new Steam game to be a novel, one of those graphic novel playthroughs that's just anime weeb bullshit and nudity. XXX titles.
How do we know they're not?
Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a Kickstarter for a game like that? I could have swore I read an article
like
where like
billions, write a bunch down, pick one out of a hat.
It was supposed to be like almost a top of the line one that was being done, in the sense of like I was looking at the graphics and they were impressive to say the least.
Well, you need that hentai in 4K.
I think we've all seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Tentacles.
Yeah.
So what
Go
is
too
the
far down this road. EA is a dick.
It's bad. I've seen so much. I've seen so much tentacle porn that I can't go into an ocean in a Pokemon game without getting turned.
Oh wait, Kosen.
Did you just say that you can't see a Pokemon game or go to the ocean without having a Vietnam flashback?
Of course I can't. How dare you? How dare you? This is America.
Wow.
You can't script this shit. You can't.
No, you really can't.
Okay.
I want to know if Kosen was talking about Venus Blood Frontier International Edition, which is now on Steam. 15% off on Steam.
Maybe, I can't remember.
God,
That
He
sounds
found a
ridiculous
type.
enough to be.
Or was it Efflorescence of Lust? Which is 40% off on Steam. It's only $1.19.
Huh. That could be it. I'll have to see if I can
Okay.
find the article again.
If
It
I-
was
if-
something
if
I
I
read
s-
a couple of months ago.
Okay, I'll take one for the team. If somebody sends me money on my Steam account, I will buy it. Play it all the way through.
Excuse me, define taking one for the team, because it sounds like you just want us to buy you fapping material.
Entirely possible, or are you jealous because you're not getting it?
Well, of course I'm jealous that I'm not getting it. I mean, I'm sitting over here like a pleb having to replay Hoonie Pop over and over.
Oh my god.
Something tells me I don't want to know.
I play Honey Pop because it is a puzzle
don't.
game. And
Yep.
nobody believes me.
Yes, just like everyone reads Playboy for the articles.
Just because I
do.
don't
Of course
wear
they do.
pants. I don't wear pants while I play it, but I don't wear pants when I play any game.
About to say, your ability to wear pants is ultimately determined by two things: A, are you outside your house, and B, are you in the kitchen?
The name of the game I was thinking of is Subverse.
She's right, you know. Subverse. Is it on Steam or the Epic Store?
It was kickstarted on. It was on Kickstarter. Got fully funded, and then it's on Steam now.
What's it called?
Subverse.
Subverse. SUBVERSE.
It's
And
free.
You kids at home, you know exactly what that's pertaining to in the context of things that your parents should do not want you to look at.
Oh my.
It's a
Yeah.
good thing this is an adult-only podcast.
Yep,
Yeah.
found
Yeah.
it on Steam. Yeah, Gobi, your kids don't listen to this anymore, do they?
They're
Yeah.
listening to
Not
this
now.
one.
Not now.
You didn't just hear me tell them to stop listening?
Lock up the internet.
They listen to me.
Yeah, the tagline for this game is explore a wacky galaxy full of hot alien babes in this kinky new sci-fi RPG mashup. It had 58,730 backers that pledged at least 1.6 million euros.
Good
And
Lord.
it was watch the video for it if basically the video for it. It's fucking.
I think I found something different because these look like episodes on Steam.
It
Oh my
might
God.
not be out yet if it was just
not so
kickstarted.
far.
Because these are free to watch. There are 2 episodes out that are free. In the first episode, the synopsis reads, Boy meets girl, online. It starts out charming and romantic, but quickly becomes dark and unhygienic, which I assume means, anal.
Here, this is. I just linked in your thing the Kickstarter page for Subverse.
Got it. Thank you.
Make a podcast chat just for people in the podcast room.
Oh yeah, also we're totally on Pornhub now. So this is fitting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks to Zero for the sponsorship. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Zero.
it.
Not a problem. Glad my premium account can be used for something.
God damn.
Man. Well, with episodes like this, we belong on Pornhub. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get really sweet jackets like Ryan Creamer got.
Kosen, I remember this.
Right? You know exactly what I'm talking about now.
We may have covered this on a podcast actually, because it looked like an incredibly in-depth science fiction game that was like Mass Effect meets Endless Space, and it looked really intriguing. And then I think one of us noticed that there were an awful lot of very scantily clad women all over the place.
Yeah.
So
And
it is
by-
Mass
and-
Effect meets Endless Space, but you can fuck anything.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
And by someone finding it, he means him.
I'd like to take credit for it. I mean, I will. I'll do that. I'm just going to spend the rest of the podcast on this page scrolling through their photos. These are quote-unquote gameplay photos. So this is totally legit.
yeah. Okay. So, for those of you outside of the U.S., EA decided to hike a ton of game prices on Steam from Mirror's Edge to Dragon Age. What the fuck?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
Nope.
That's EA for you, man. They are
Greedy.
they are about screwing anybody they can, however they can. And because of all of this bullshit that's happened with Blizzard, with Warcraft 3 Reforged, they're losing money hand over fist.
Fuck EA with a goddamn. Ah.
A rusty sport.
We are not sponsored by EA.
Well, not anymore.
What
Yeah,
about a
right?
rusty dildo? We should go with that.
Yeah. But it sounds like from what I was reading, it's only in the euro and Canada, and it sounds something to do. Yes, and I said Canada, not Canada. Uh, I
Yes,
have
I'm
a
sure
feeling
your
it has
northern
something to
neighbors
do
would
with.
be
Dude, you live in Wisconsin. You are Canada.
Everything about that sentence was right.
Notice I'm not arguing. Like,
First of all, Wisconsin. Second of all, Canada. Third of all, same thing. All accurate.
yes, very much so.
Anyway, continue on.
I have a feeling it has something to do with regional pricing,
Really?
but I don't know why. Because it's only outside of the U.S.
That's weird.
That is really weird.
Like
Well, it could also be that they can't increase the pricing on games within the United States because they've already posted said prices, and FTC controls don't allow them to change the price and go up unless
Oh
they
yeah,
have a very
Zero's actually got
specified
a
reason.
point.
it's interesting. Yeah, because some of these games doubled in price.
Oof.
It's the
I'm
reason why.
noticing. Ouch.
That's the reason why when you see your internet provider or your car insurance provider or things like that, those are services, whereas you're not getting a tangible product. However, when you're getting a tangible product and the price is set, it can go down, but it cannot go up.
Lucky us.
So
Yay.
for this is for £200,000. Additional Xeno animations. Want to see your waifus have a good time with your alien companions? Hit this goal and we'll deliver the trademark studio FOW style. 200,000 euros unlocked.
And there goes the train right off the track.
Yeah, I tried. You guys all saw it. I tried. I did.
It was a noble
So-
sacrifice, but ultimately it looks like it was in vain.
So this was announced 4 days ago with EA.
Yeah, that was when the article came out.
So I assume the larger gaming community outside of the US is not happy whatsoever. Has anybody heard anything like on other platforms or anything like that of the general opinion of of this price hike?
The crazy
Nothing
part
good?
is they don't mention anything about the prices on Origin outside of the US and
Mhm.
they went up or not. Because it'll be interesting. Because if they didn't go up on Origin, it could just be a push to keep people from buying the games on Steam. But that doesn't make
Mhm.
any sense because they're bringing all their games back to Steam, and the games are basically raising the price of our games that are fucking old. That if you haven't picked them up already, odds are you're probably not going to buy them.
Either that or it's to make the semi-annual Steam sales just that much sweeter for folks.
Yeah, I mean most of them I already own on Origin, so there's no there's no point in buying them on Steam.
So if you're a 100-pound supporter, you get an exclusive in-game Smenchkin pet for your quarters. I want to know what a Smenchkin pet is.
Use your imagination.
That's what I am hoping, but I need confirmation.
It's imagination can go some really weird spots. Mine. Do I need to remind you of the Egg Knight? Yeah.
Wait. Wait, how long ago was that?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
I got nothing.
I found the list of the whole podcast playlist on your channel, Gobi, and I started listening to it from the top down. I gotta say, we've been at this for a while, longer than I thought.
Oh god.
The Egg was an after show that never got recorded. You know, those like little granite eggs to help the women.
It totally got recorded. It's on the post show. It's just posted in a place that nobody knows where it is.
Yeah. Oh, the one about Paltrow's crap.
Yeah, it
Right.
started off with Gwyneth Paltrow's candle. Yeah, and then it got into the eggs.
Oh,
you're
yes.
talking about the jade egg from Goop that
Well, yeah, they also make them of jade. Yeah, that's true.
Do you mean the candle that was smelled like her vagine?
Yes.
Yes.
The
Very
one where she was so pompous that she went to a meeting and smelled the candle. Was like, it smells like my vagina. And everyone was like, oh my god, we should totally call it Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle. And then they did, and she went on Ellen and talked about it because, of course, Ellen would want to talk about that.
And I was talking to these guys about it, and I'm like, yeah, and it's about as ridiculous as her egg thing. And they're like, what egg thing? And I'm like, oh my god, let me link this to you.
Yeah, and for the next hour, we made
Yes.
probably the best post show that we've ever made.
It's pretty good.
I'm glad it'll never see the light of day.
That wasn't the 55-gallon drum of lube one, too, was it? Was that a different
No.
one? When Fluffy
was
came
here
on?
for
That
that
was a
one.
different one.
That was a different
Okay.
one.
Fluffy came on for that one. That was fucking epic.
Yes, that was.
And I hate that word.
That's why you don't buy anything from him, right? Because you hate that word.
It's just because I dislike the word. I dislike the kids saying, dude, this is gonna be so epic. Like, yeah.
Kids still say that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to anything that anyone under 21 says. That's why I'm beloved. Alright. So what else?
Alright.
So the Subverse that's on Steam is not the same as the one that's been kickstarted.
Oh my god.
Kickstarted.
According to
that's
IGN, if you like them, it's on Steam only. They didn't increase the price in Origin.
Ooh, okay.
They didn't?
No.
Huh. Alright. Darth Viper.
What's this Twitter link that you sent to everyone? Brace yourselves for some good news. Oh, Saints Row 5.
Yes. Saints Row.
Oh, really?
I just like the tweet starts out with "Brace yourself."
It's a
Yeah, I
fine
actually,
message. Go in there.
Thank you.
yeah. So
Saints
I'm
Row series.
assuming you guys play these, right? I mean,
Oh
'cause
yeah.
they
Oh,
go,
yeah,
how do you
I've-
not?
I've played more Saints Row than I've actually played GTA.
Blasphemy.
I just consider Saint Rose to be just a more interesting franchise.
Oh god, I remember the ragdoll competition. I can't remember which Saints Row. It was, I think, 3 or 4, one or the other. And the whole point was for you to get hit by a car and fly as far as you could, ragdolling.
Seems
Wow.
logical.
I'd watch that.
Yes, I'm sure you'd watch anything with floppy boners.
Oh! The dad jokes are coming hard and fast, just like. Sorry.
Just like you like it.
All right. Wait, no. Kosen said something. He finds that Saints Row is a more interesting story, more interesting franchise, or whatever.
Yep.
So, Kosen, are you playing GTA for the story? Like you're playing Saints Row for the story?
Yeah.
So you're not
Oh, God.
really aware of GTA Online?
No, not really.
Oh.
Oh, damn it. Fuck.
I can show you the work. Copyright strike.
You're not my type. Okay, first of
I
all,
don't
you're
think-
not my type.
Bullshit, you know I am.
I don't think he's saying it long enough to get into any serious trouble.
Don't tell me that, Zero. You've seen my ass.
Oh, wow. The one thing I'm
Lucky
really
man.
hoping for, if they are actually doing a Saints Row 5, I hope they bring back Laura Bailey because she did the voice for the President of the United States for Saints Row 4. And she's
Yeah.
the goddess of voiceover for video games.
Yeah, I didn't read much. I'm just happy to see Saints Row 5 is coming out. I'm guessing it'll
In
be late.
2032.
I'm guessing
Sorry.
probably holiday, and it'll have a PS5 and Xbox.
Oh yeah, the last
5
time
and
when Saints Row came out, that was 2013, and they're now just announcing a Saints Row 5. So it's been about 7 years since the last game.
They're taking their time, but aren't they also known for like releasing a quality product?
Oh
Or
God,
am I
yeah.
thinking of something else? Okay.
No, they're pretty goddamn good quality products when it comes to Saints Row.
So that's worth the wait.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with all the ones that I played. I mean, not GTA fun, but I had fun.
Hmm.
And you definitely cannot play GTA for the story. Granted, 5 story was good.
It was good.
But yeah, you just don't play GTA for the story.
The reason that we still play it is because of GTA Online.
For shenanigans, which I just now realized that every single person
Say shenanigans
in this
one more time. I'm pistol whipping somebody, okay?
Farva, what's the restaurant with the triangles?
I was about to say they stream their shenanigans and they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say, every single person in this podcast right now all has a PC capable of running GTA 5.
You gonna buy me a copy, Gobi?
The next time it goes on sale, we'll have to do a nice reunion podcast with all of us in GTA 5, and then we can really see if Sophie's as bad as Spade, who was a no-show tonight. Audie Spade.
Bad Spade.
If she's really as bad as he says she is, I don't believe him. I believe Sophie's a nice angel. Don't you guys agree?
I hardly know Sophie, so I
I'm
can't
only
really comment.
I'm only
They're
gonna
all
say
worried
yes
she's gonna
because
spank
if I
him for being bad.
well, in that case, no. I think she's terrible.
I would just look forward to being able to mock you wearing a bikini in a hot tub.
You don't want to see all this in a bikini.
Oh, they already did a podcast with them themselves in a pool, so it can't be much worse than that.
I'm 340 pounds of lily white Irishman. You don't want to see all of this.
The more you talk, the more I want to see it.
I've seen worse, quote unquote. And I killed Gobi.
I'm good.
You sure?
So-
You're gonna need
so-
some aftermath there?
Okay, just for story, I volunteer as tribute.
What are we sacrificing you to?
God, I hope it's Cthulhu.
so,
Tentacles.
Giggity.
Is that seriously a Scooby-Doo reference?
Wait, okay. So now that it's quiet for a moment, who needs GTA Online? Zero?
yeah,
Me.
Sophie
Yeah.
Me.
and Kosen and Masami. Apparently.
Yep.
Alright, DM me your email addresses.
Good lord.
Dude, it's 50% off on Humble Bundle for the next 15 hours.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I was so fucking excited, I just said, dude.
You did.
what are you, 12?
I'm
Darn
proud
close
of
to
you.
it. No, please don't. Please chastise me.
Sophie, you're up.
What?
He needs chastising.
Uh,
Punish me, mother.
Oh my God, he
God.
said,
Back to whistle.
Just remember your safe word.
Kumquat.
Oh my God. Oh. No spoilers, man. No spoilers. It's an Easter egg for all
Anyway,
y'all out there. Anyway, yeah.
so what's our next topic here? Gears of War studio head going to Diablo franchise.
Yes. So Rod Ferguson, head of Gears of War developer, the coalition, who is basically the head of Gears of War 5, is now gonna be overseeing Diablo 4. So he's going from probably my favorite franchise to DrNiggle's favorite franchise.
Which I'm excited about.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. Didn't you say it wasn't Gears of War good or something like that? Didn't you like play a couple games of that, Gobi?
Wow.
Wow! Ouch!
Yeah,
yeah.
Gears of War is good. No, he did a great job. Last couple of Gears though, he has pushed microtransactions, and Gears of War 4 wasn't great, so hopefully he learned from that. Gears of War 5 seems to be a little better, but they're definitely still in there, so I'm a little worried about Diablo 4 having microtransactions. I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed at this point.
Well, I
Hopefully
mean,
they're cosmetic only though.
with the way how that Activision Blizzard, has been pushing just microtransactions in general for some of their games, especially with how it began with Overwatch and crap like that, you can almost guarantee that they're going to do something to screw up Diablo 4. I mean, for all of us who've played Diablo 3 and remember the auction house.
Oof.
oh,
Yeah.
that was painful.
Yeah.
I'm
How
not
dare
gonna
you? That
talk
made a
about
lot of Chinese people a lot of money.
WoW made Chinese people a lot of money.
Yeah, I did.
WoW still makes Chinese people a lot of money.
There you go.
I was about to say.
Valid point. It is interesting. I like Rod. Rod is he's a great developer. He was a great developer. This actually comes into a point that I wanted to talk about. I'm actually glad that this happened.
Oh boy, hold on to your horses.
Oh no, this is actually a question that I've wanted to ask other gamers. But so like when you watch certain movies, you care more about like the directors or the writers for an actual movie. Like say for instance, like when you think Terminator, you think James Cameron. When you think um insert franchise name, like anything from Marvel, you think of the Russo brothers, or you think of Joss Whedon or something along those lines. If you name a specific movie within within that franchise. However, in the gaming industry, especially with video games, a lot of times the individual like directors and writers and developers are not singled out and given as much credit as just the overall studio is. And sometimes there are directors and developers and stuff like that that get too much hype, like say for instance Hideo Kojima, and all the focus is placed on them and not the dozens if not hundreds, if not however many workers that a particular video game project has. There's an article a while back where there was this one woman who was a developer on a game, and she wasn't credited in the end credits of a game that she was like actively a part of, that she helped shape. And then the bullshit reason that the development company game that they didn't put her in there was the fact that she was what was it called?
Hey, there he is.
Oh god, he woke up.
Hey! Better late than
Basically
never, man.
because she was no longer part of the company, she could not be put in the credits of the game.
Ah.
So, I mean, what do you guys think about that whole entire thing of where when we talk about video games, a lot of times we think about the actual development company. Like, the main reason why we dislike EA is because it's EA, you know, the
Not a
actual
particular person.
yeah, not a particular person. I just find that very interesting, and I'm just wondering if there's actually like developers, directors, writers, and whatnot that are within the video game industry that you follow. Like, for instance, Rod Ferguson. He has been at the head of the Gears of War franchise since the beginning. And the guy he's good.
Yeah, I mean, he did a great job with Gears. I mean, when I think of Gears of War, I think of Cliffy B. I mean, he's a complete jackass, but when I think of Gears of War, for whatever reason, first one that comes to mind is Cliffy B.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Rod Ferguson. Even though Rod Ferguson has been with Gears of War longer and has more to do with Gears of War than Cliffy B does.
Mm-hmm.
But that might also be because, whenever there's something positive, nobody remembers. Whenever there's something bad, it always pertains to that one person. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
Yeah, it's the whole marketing by word of mouth. You're going to get one person per good transaction more than you would for a negative transaction. You'll lose 10 customers for every one negative, and then multiply that to an international scale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Spade, your alarm, it's a little bit late.
Oh no, it was at 9. It went off, and I was like, "What the hell is this for?" And that's what GS Gunslingers. Oh, the hell's my tablet?
Oh, shit, son.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention we bumped it up. We start like at least a half an hour earlier now. We do mic
Oh, I'm
check
glad
an
to
hour
know.
beforehand.
Now,
I swear.
making dinner for my
hit
wife for
record.
tomorrow. Alarm goes off. I'm gonna go talk to the
usual.
guys.
Well,
As
it-
Late
usual,
ass.
it's
I see
Gobi's
how it
fault.
is. Yeah, it's Gobi's fault.
honestly, what's really hilarious is the fact that both Masami and I had forgotten that there was going to be a podcast tonight, and we were in bed. We were in bed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Oh wait. Okay,
Man,
so Spade wasn't here for
Look,
this.
if I'm in bed with my old lady, I'm not getting up for a podcast. Is all I'm saying.
Right. There you go.
Not worried about no podcast.
Spade wasn't here for Subverse, so we gotta tell him
Yeah.
about Subverse. So okay,
Oh,
for
God.
300,000 pounds, the 300,000 pound unlock, cinematic waifu vignettes. Alongside our interactive sex sequences, we will provide 1 to 2 minute vignettes of each waifu doing something lewd to cap off their loyalty quests in our trademark studio FOW style. 300,000 euros unlocked.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like I'm lost. It's
I'm
okay
happily
to be
married.
lost.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, there's a game. We're all happily. Well, no. All right, that's not true.
No,
But-
fuck you, man. No, fuck. you.
Sorry. But there's a game called Subverse. It's on Kickstarter, and we're totally paying attention to it. I'm going to bring it up every single podcast until it gets released.
Oh, send me-
Just
in
like that
finals.
trivia.
Send me a link to
Yes.
it because I just did joined a Kickstarter for some playing cards.
Nice.
Oh, dude, those V8 ones.
Yes, I had to get them.
Oh,
And then you get a coin. You can get a coin or keychain that you can use as a pendant. And I saw the spade one. And I was like, well, I guess I have to get 2 of these.
What's the name of that Kickstarter?
Are there naked anime girls in it?
No,
Pass.
it's motorcycle related.
Hard pass. High
Oh.
5-0.
I mean, there might be leather involved. I mean,
There is.
Yeah, no, not interested. Anime waifus in space. Thank you.
You're welcome, by the way.
So I'm gonna safely assume you're watching Bodacious Space Pirates.
Can continue to, yes.
Oh, is this the part where we talk about movies and anime?
Isn't that
No.
basically all we do on these podcasts anyway?
Yes, I
Well,
mean,
we'll make fun of Queenie a little bit, but I think she's here.
I'm
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wait.
but you can't. I mean, dude, she was here before you though.
Well, yeah.
It's true, she has
and-
seniority. She can whip you if she wants. Sophie?
She's tried.
Discreetly pulls out the video camera.
She doesn't survive long in Red Dead. Is all I know.
Oh,
You
so
don't survive
we're
too
gonna-
long in Red Dead.
We're gonna take her into GTA 5 online on PC, and we're gonna
Oh,
see
she will
if she's
kick
really
y'all's
as
ass.
bad as you think she is.
She's gonna fuck you guys up. Is what she's gonna do.
And you know what? I know for a fact you have GTA 5 online too, don't you, buddy?
Oh, yes, I do. I
By
have
the
to
way,
steal the wife's PC, but yes, I do.
here's the thing about that. Sorry, I bought one copy and I sent it to Kosen, but Humble Bundle's only letting me buy one copy. So, Sophie and Zero, it's $15 for the next 14 hours. It's like super fucking cheap.
$20 and you get the bundle
On Humble? Oh!
on Steam,
Wasn't it,
Oh,
and you
yeah,
get
on
the
Steam,
business
yeah.
bundle thing.
wasn't it like 70% off last week?
Probably. They've been having sales on it. Because it was, last week it was,
What
were
is
they
it on the
celebrating?
Rockstar client?
They were celebrating the most active year yet. 2019 was their most popular year for
Yeah.
GTA 5 yet, which was crazy to me because it's a 6-year-old game now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
Which
also
reminds me-
celebrating.
No, go ahead, Sophie.
They were also celebrating Red Dead, where they gave the old players ammo.
Yeah, that's right. I was going to bring up. We should probably log into GTA tonight.
Yeah.
Because they're giving away another $1 million this week.
Yeah, but you just have to log in at one time.
Right.
As long as you've logged in within the time frame.
I have not, so I'm
Yeah,
going to
neither
have to
have I.
do that. And I could always use $1 million.
Oh
I
yeah.
think
I
I'll,
had $1 million.
If it ain't real and it ain't in my hands, I don't.
Was that a fapping joke again, Zero?
And that's what she said.
If that's what you want it to be, they're not.
It's your waifu talking through Zero.
Oh god.
I'm all of a sudden thinking of like some sexy anime girl, like light novel thing online, and instead of the normal kawaii voice that comes out of it, I'm just hearing Zero's voice.
Are you guys watching My Hero Academy or Academia?
My
No.
Hero Academia?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
guys watching
Gobi.
it? Okay.
God.
Gobi, your daughter is.
Oh God.
Um,
Yes.
one
so-
of
yeah,
the-
start listening again because you're about to learn a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sure, or whatever.
no,
You
she's
probably
not
know
gonna
all
learn
this
anything
shit.
positive. I would not make her listen to this. But there was one of the ones. It was a dude in like that little Princess Kitty outfit.
I'm really glad I wasn't watching this show.
Keep going. I'm
Season
almost finished.
3. You remember,
Oh my god.
dude? If you like my voice, there's something wrong. I don't even like my voice.
No one likes their own voice.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm starting to grow accustomed to my voice now that I listen to my recordings for my D&D game.
No, I've heard myself on the podcast, and I'm like, wow, that guy sounds like an asshole. And then I'll see my name. Oh, what a dick.
He's that prick.
I know him.
We just gotta
Honestly,
get you
I think we
a.
have almost a half a dozen here.
Yeah,
I mean,
half a dozen pricks. That's true. We do. No, we don't. Sorry.
no,
Five out of
I
6.
said almost.
I know. I got excited.
Yes, we heard from here.
If Fleetness would, not be in bed sleeping
Oddly
because
quiet.
he's an old man, we would have.
I don't know what he's been doing. We had a great time on Saturday night or Saturday morning, whatever it was, and haven't heard from him since.
Definitely Saturday morning.
Are you talking about Leetness?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, he's probably still recovering from his fucking hangover.
No, you don't know. You've never drank with that man. You don't know.
I'm sure he's fine, but I'm sure he's asleep because he's been tucking in early on Monday nights lately.
His liver is made out of some alloy of adamantium and mithril.
I don't know. He's just got Wolverine's immune system. He just recovers right like that.
God,
It's like a Vulcan drinking.
Can I get some of that, please? Jesus Christ, I'm tired of being sick.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I've had the same fucking. I have post-nasal drip for like the past 3 weeks, and it's making me hack up the lung every single day.
Do you have to put a lung back in?
Sometimes. I'll tell you what, the toilet plunger's getting a good workout.
Well, at least something is. I mean, it's working your hand something good, I'm sure.
Everything. All right, I'm just gonna go back to the Subverse facts. I don't have to say
gorilla grip on his fucking shoulder.
125 euros. 125
PSI is a
unlock.
grip.
It's called Squid Girl. This right here is your once in a lifetime chance to get your very own amphibious alien
Girl.
bounty hunter nemesis that relentlessly stalks you throughout the game. Folks, defeat her and you just might become the Casanova of tentacle girls. 125 euros unlocked.
Is this Warframe? What the fuck are we talking about?
Oh god, I wish. Can you imagine? Oh, the only way to make Warframe more perfect is to have hentai tentacle porn everywhere. The closest thing we have is Hydroid, and it just doesn't do it for me. Not anymore.
All right.
Say, have you not
Spade.
seen The Infested?
No, different thing. Different thing entirely. Hydra's got curves, man.
All of the female Warframes have curves.
Yeah, but only Hydra's got them tentacles.
You
We're
must
back
have
on
really
tentacle
liked
porn.
Metal Gear.
I did, actually. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. I played the shit out of that on PS2.
Great series, but that tentacle-headed robot chick person.
Yeah. Oh, that was good times.
Okay, somebody pull him back out of that. Thank you.
I was just about to post up a picture too.
Do it.
We might need tentacles to actually do that one. Nothing's long enough.
Okay, we're just gonna pass over the whole long enough thing. All right, that's fine.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Thank you. Yeah, Bodacious Space
Weird.
Pirates originally had its run from 2008 to 2014, but I think it's re-airing, actually. It's a good series. People should definitely watch that.
Noted.
Miniskirt Space Pirates.
All right. Just because
That's
this
all we
is-
had, right?
Yeah. Well, the next one is I can't believe I'm actually gonna ask this, but we're gonna go there apparently.
One Piece. One Piece. Amazing show.
Uh,
I don't know what's on the
How-
agenda.
are you sure you're ready?
We've been
Sure.
through most
You are.
of it. We're to the round table.
Brace yourself.
Uh,
It's going
How
in
would you
one.
use a spork as a sex toy?
Okay, so here's my.
He's so enthusiastic.
Said it with authority. So,
Masami,
Shit, notes taken.
congratulations, good luck, or I'm sorry. I'm not really sure which one of the three yet.
So obviously, if you're using a spork as a sex toy, it's got to be in some sort of food play.
Well, obviously.
Obviously. It's a plastic fork, so it's got.
Oh, Kiana, stop listening. Stop.
What?
Hard stop.
but then here's the question: if you're gonna go that far, wouldn't you buy a titanium sport?
I was about to say, you need something that's reinforced.
Yeah, like white plastic.
Did we specify plastic?
Like invest.
I'm
It's gonna last you
sure
longer.
It just
Well-
has to be a spork, all right? Like,
Apparently, this is Taco Bell, a spork play.
Oh,
Okay,
so this is like
so-
Taco Bell grade. Like,
Yeah, on a
the flimsy
budget.
shit.
This is
Yeah.
play on a budget. That's fine. All right. Poor people need love too.
guess.
this is like 2 a.m. drunk sex with a coyote, like foreplay here. That's what you're going for? All
Again,
right.
Wisconsin, Canada, same thing. Sex with a coyote, Jesus.
Well, if we were in Canada, it would be poutine spork
In
Oh my
Canada.
god.
play.
You guys, you don't Oh god. Oh god. See, this is the problem with regional things. A coyote is not the actual animal. That's not the actual. I mean, there is an animal, but that's not what I was talking about. But
No,
continue.
that's not what you were talking about.
My idea would basically be to get 2 sporks and then use them to clamp onto nipples.
Intriguing. I don't think I want to go.
Two sporks and a rubber band. That could work.
Hey, rubber
And then you
band.
can
Yeah,
play it
good
on your
idea,
knee.
Zero.
You
There
get
you
some
go.
hillbilly play on your knee,
Any-
sex
Anybody
play.
like
Wait,
anybody
wait,
else?
hang on. Wait, hang on.
Listen,
Hang on. Did he just say hillbilly and I'm in here? Now wait just a damn minute.
Who do you think you are?
I resemble that remark.
I'm from South Texas. 30 seconds from the border, I can throw a rock and hit a Mexican. I'm not worried about your hillbilly ass.
Wait a minute. Yeah, are you a hillbilly or a redneck?
Oh no, I'm definitely redneck.
Either Zero or Spade. Open question.
But one's a redneck. I heard redneck.
Oh no, I'm definitely a redneck. No, definitely not a hillbilly. I don't make moonshine.
Yeah, see, there you go. There's the defining factor.
See,
Yes, you
I was
bastard.
born in Texas, Mexican descent, so I don't know if I qualify for either one. I'm not that light. But I do have shotguns, and I owned a 4x4 pickup truck and jumped curbs.
I would say you qualify as a redneck.
Probably a
know.
At
redneck.
minimum. Or roughneck, if you don't want to be considered a redneck. Roughneck.
You know what? You know what? I think you know what, Spade. I'm gonna grant you your redneck card on this day.
Awesome.
4x4 shotgun. Yeah, no, you're official.
I'll second
man.
it.
You
I even
can
got
come up
over and
to-
under shotgun. I got like 8 of them, I think.
You can come up to Virginia anytime.
Ooh, Virginia. Oof.
Yeah, you can pass in Wisconsin.
I drive a Prius and my house is solar powered. What am I?
Let me turn off
Yeah.
my mic for a second.
A hipster?
No, I
Oh,
was
that's
How
good.
fucking dare you? You never fucking call me a hipster.
You have a man bun?
My clothes fucking match. Thank you. And my glasses are actually functional. And my vinyl record collection I got from my parents, not from some weeb asshole that owns a fucking Newberry comics store.
So what you're saying is you inherited it all.
Just the record collection.
Holy shit, he got
And the long
really
hair.
offended by that.
I fucking hate
All right.
hipsters.
So my question stands. Do you have the man bun?
What's the man bun?
No.
So,
Okay,
that's a maybe.
no.
No. I want to know. You brought it up, and this is the podcast. I want to know what a man bun is.
So it's like a ponytail that goes to the top of your head so your boyfriend can grab on.
Oh, god damn.
Well done.
I don't have one, but I'm
High
considering
five.
it now.
This is
Virtual
what I-
high five. That's
I
awesome.
just sent you a picture, Niggle, of what it looks like.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah, it's
shit,
about right.
guys do that? That's way worse than what I was imagining.
Okay, where's this picture?
Jesus
You're
God.
Those West Coast chicks really dig that shit though.
No, okay, yeah, no, I'm not West Coast.
I'm just gonna stop for a second. I'm from Wisconsin, and I knew what the fucking man bun was. What rock are you living under?
Okay, so just a little bit of a funny story. My sister-in-law is from San Francisco and absolutely hates man buns. My cousin wore one time, and she was like, "I will fucking cut that off if you do not take it down right now." I died. I lost it.
That's awesome.
I don't think that this is a thing that exists where I live. I don't know anyone. I've never seen anyone who has this.
I saw one in
my
Texas,
God.
in South Texas, and it scared the shit out of me. Because me and the wife were at a restaurant, and this dude walks up. He goes, "Hi, can I help you?"
You're
I
like,
saw
what the
it.
fuck is that?
No, I started reaching for my knife because I was like, "I don't know what the fuck's on your head."
Hold very still. There's something attached to your head.
My wife hit me, and she goes, "Behave." I want to cut it off. I don't know what it is.
Could you imagine explaining that to the police? See, now what had happened was,
I thought he was being
I
attacked.
I thought he had
No.
something stuck in the top of his head.
Thought it
so
was
I
gum.
shoved the knife down his
No,
arm.
you just say, "Hey, you ever seen that show Futurama with the brain slugs? I thought for real he had a fucking brain slug on him. I was trying to save his life."
It was hairy. It was just hairy. That makes me hate people so much.
So, what do you guys like doing on the brain slug planet? Just walk around not wearing a helmet.
So, hipsters, great topic to bring up sometime.
Yeah, gee,
Them and their
you
Priuses.
want to no, hipsters don't drive Priuses. Are you kidding me? They can't fucking
They
afford
do.
them.
They do the electric ones.
They
And the
can't
Teslas
afford that
now.
shit. No, okay, all right. In the Northeast here, they ride bicycles because that's about all they can afford. You also don't need to have insurance for a bicycle, which is a plus. So they can spend all their money on lunch boxes that are made of metal that have old 1970s cartoons on them that nobody remembers. They're like, it's vintage. Shut the fuck up. Pay your taxes and get a job.
Damn it, Carl.
Bunch of goddamn hippies.
They're worse than hippies because they don't even do drugs.
I mean, you raise a valid point.
Christ, yeah, a hippie could slap the shit out of a hipster. Okay, good
That
podcast.
would be a fun fight to watch. Now I really want to see a hipster and a hippie go at it.
It would basically.
How would that even work?
It would be about a half an hour of the hipster trying to convince the hippie that they were like the coolest person on the planet because they owned all this vintage stuff, and the hippie just getting bored, and then eventually the hippie just driven into a rage and would start slapping the hipster. It would take a while, but the fight would be pretty glorious once we got there.
Oh wait, yeah, I definitely would have to bring a bag with me because there's no way one joint's gonna be enough because stoners they last fucking ever.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh no
and-
no no no
yeah.
no. See what would happen is the hipster would again do all of the explaining, and the hippie, thrown into a rage, would reach over, grab his pipe, smash it, make it into a shiv, and stab
He
the
just starts
eyes out of the
stabbing.
hipster.
And he could totally do it because the hipster would be wearing glasses, but they wouldn't have any lenses in them. Check out my vintage Converse shoes. I got them for full price down at an old clothing store that nobody knows about except for me.
Hey,
I have a set of I wear Ray-Ban. My actual glasses are Ray-Ban, you know, the thick black frames.
Are they
I had a hipster-
vintage?
I had somebody walk up to me and go, "Are those real glasses?" I handed them to them and went, "You tell me." They put them on and immediately vomited.
you're lucky they weren't stolen.
Well, they could see where they were running to run away.
Yeah,
they were
they would not-
running while projectile vomiting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, don't knock
Sophie's
thrift
awful
stores though.
quiet.
Some of them are great. Well, she's planning ways on how to kill you guys.
Yeah, I believe it. I'm scared of her.
I can't
She does that
confirm
with
or
us.
deny that on chat.
Oh, I'm nice. Sophie is an angel. I don't know what all these other guys are doing to piss her off. Like, I'm just gonna sit back and watch the bloodbath and laugh.
You'll be her favorite.
Hi,
And we'll just end it at that. You'll be her favorite.
I'm everybody's favorite. What are you talking about?
It's true. He sends me
Yeah.
cheese.
Oh, I was gonna say not in the. She's gonna be
Fuck,
nice to
I
you
want
way.
cheese. How did you get on that fucking roll?
I spent a little quality time with Gobi out back at the clam shack.
He's been sending them pictures, like everybody else was supposed to.
So the real roundtable was about to be, if anybody watched the Oscars. I don't know if anybody read the Oscar results or watched the Oscars. If you watched, God bless you. That's the boringest hour of TV ever. Like, I'm sorry, hour. 4
do it.
hours.
There was an award
I saw
show on?
the. Yeah, they did the
Yeah.
Oscars. All I saw online was Joaquin Phoenix like broke down crying. People love him
Yeah.
for it. I don't.
He's-
Yeah, I'm not. I don't care.
He's not a stable individual, but yeah, he gave a very long, confusing acceptance speech.
Yeah, I don't.
It's Joaquin Phoenix. So
My
there's
thing is
that.
they don't pay my bills. I don't give a shit what they do.
Yeah. So there you go. The Oscars, everyone. Spade has spoken.
Yeah,
He doesn't give a shit.
I mean, when it comes to stability, you realize that back in the day, Joaquin's friend was, or friend and brother was River Phoenix, who killed himself right after Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, right?
Was
Yeah, there's
River
no-
Phoenix in Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade?
Yeah, he played young Indiana Jones.
Did he? That is an interesting
Yes.
fact that everyone here should know. Watch Indiana Jones, people. Good fucking
Yep.
movies. All except for the fourth
They
one.
are-
I like the movies. I agree on
the
the
one with
fourth
Justin
one.
Long in it.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was-
remember young Indy.
At the very beginning, when he's on the train and he's running from those guys and he's like stealing the crowd, and then he gets caught by the dude, and the dude's like, "Nice job," and the dude gives him his hat, and then they cut to the scene where present day Indy is in the rain and he's looking up and he's all badass on the ship and everything. It's cool. It's good. It's a good movie.
Yeah, no, I
Watch it.
think I fast forward through that. Like, eh.
You piece of shit.
Fucking piece of literary.
It's like when
fucking
people play
cinematic
Indiana 4,
masterpiece.
Indiana
He's gonna
4,
fucking
Indiana Jones
fast
4.
forward.
It's like, all right, I'll fast forward to the good part and then roll credits.
Yeah, and then you fast forwarded through the entire movie. Indiana
yeah,
Jones
isn't
4
that
was
what you're
basically an
supposed to do?
excuse for Harrison Ford to tell the world that he's old. That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it was George Lucas's greatest triumph because George Lucas got to come back and he nagged Steven Spielberg over how Indy should be going after aliens this time. And Steven finally said, "All right, fine, we'll have aliens in the movie. Whatever, George."
Oh wait, that's Star
There
Wars.
you go. Yeah, it is Star Wars too. But apparently George Lucas, when he worked with Steven Spielberg on the original 3 movies, George Lucas wanted aliens to be in there. And Steven Spielberg, being much younger and full of vibe and vigor, said, "No, fuck you, George. Sit down." And that's why we got 3 good movies.
Good to know.
Oscars.
Like, so much. Nope, didn't watch them. Heard about a movie named Parasite. Have no idea what that's about.
It's
South
actually
Korean
a really,
movie.
really good movie. It's actually
Yeah, it
really
is.
good. If you want to spend 2 hours and 10 minutes reading an entire movie, it's a great movie. But
You just lost
Uh,
Spade.
anime.
You said
Yeah, I'm
reading,
not reading
Spade's out.
shit. Mm-mm,
I'm out.
done. Fuck that noise. You got better shit to do.
I
Read
watched
my
my
movie.
Shoot
anime
my gun.
subtitles.
Yeah, right. Go shoot my gun.
No, I like the dub. Dub's good.
I think the biggest thing for me, I didn't watch, but maybe an hour. I watched Brad Pitt's acceptance and proceeded to scream and throw things at my TV.
So you were playing
What?
Destiny again?
Yeah, he would play Destiny while he was watching the
Might as
Oscars.
well.
Yeah, there's a rage storm.
So, but it's my whole thing is the people who were complaining, oh, the Joker didn't win Best Film, and okay,
What the fuck ever. It was a good movie. It wasn't that good.
I understand. Okay, it is just something for a comic book related movie to even be nominated for Best Picture. Okay,
Yeah, right.
period, hands down. The thing is a lot of people are saying, oh, well, it was about how society, treats people with mental illness and da 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 da. Okay, but have you watched Parasite? Because if you watched Parasite, you would understand that it goes over all of the same things
And more.
So, you really don't have a place to complain about it unless you've physically seen the movie.
Okay, now that we're all bored of whatever word sure that was, I think we need to get Zero on record here that he is done with Destiny. He claims he's done with Destiny. How many people here believe him?
Show of hands, everyone.
Can't see our hands.
Fuck off.
Queenie said she was done with Destiny, and she was back on Destiny.
Zero,
I don't
have
think
you
Zero's gonna
Destiny
make it out.
number.
have Sophie and Zero heard of this other game very close to Destiny, but it's free to play? It's called Warframe.
Warframe. Shut up.
Yeah, it's
Destiny
way
free to
better.
play
Why
now.
would you?
Except
Like,
expansion.
So just to tell you how done I am with Destiny, I have uninstalled it from my computer. I have sold my
Ooh.
Xbox, and
Oh.
will be doing nothing but play other games from this point moving forward.
Like
Bungie
Warframe.
So this brings up
Like
Bungie-
Warframe?
this brings up a question. You removed it from your computer and then sold your Xbox, so you can still play it on your computer if you re-download it.
No, because I don't have any of the DLC. I have none of the DLC on the.
Didn't they end up giving it for free?
That's a DLC.
No, it'll be
Everything except
50%
current.
off, and he'll cave and buy it. Just wait. I give him like 6 months, and I'm being generous.
What'll you give him? 6 months to a year.
Oh hell no, he won't make it a year. Oh, nope, can't make it a
I
year.
don't know. Bungie gets the way they're
Listen to
going.
that lack
I
of
doubt he'll go
faith.
back.
Okay, he is playing World of Warcraft at the moment. He went from Destiny to World of Warcraft, just so you can judge his Destiny depression. Okay, he went to
Classic or
World of
regular?
Retail.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The point is he's a glutton for punishment.
Warcraft.
Well, that I already picked up on. I mean, he's with us.
For
The
Warframe.
woman raises a valid point.
Like
they
they
tend-
do.
They tend to do that once in a while, and they never let you forget it, ever.
Nope.
So, for 100,000 euros, this is on the Subverse, additional animations. At this point, we'll be able to deliver extra, fully detailed animated lewd sequences for two for all of the waifus in the game. Trust us, you're gonna want to see these. 100,000 euros unlocked.
Wow.
And another
You'll
note.
have to come- and come back to that.
I regret nothing now. This is so great. I love it.
Gobi desperately wants to get out of this.
Yeah, we're
Now you know
gonna
how
call
to
it here.
operate a nickel.
I want to thank you all for joining me, especially the guys that haven't been here in a while, and those that showed up late. Spade, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Had something in my
what
throat.
time were we supposed to start?
8,
I set an alarm.
8.
I set an
8
alarm,
PM.
y'all.
All right, next time
Damn.
7:30. 7:30.
I'm gonna set an alarm for 6. Screw you guys.
You'll
I'll be on here waiting for you guys.
be on here for an hour, and
Strippers
no one will
and
come on, and you're like,
blackjacks.
huh? I guess there's no podcast tonight.
We get out of
Strippers and
coffee.
Stop.
blackjacks.
I was here. I was the first one here, guys. I was here.
I gotta like coffee sounds good. I'm gonna make some right now. I have cookies.
Coffee is good.
Right. All right. Well, thanks again for joining us, guys, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.
Penis,
Later.
penis.
Later.
Vagina.
There we go.